Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another week in the Kombat Cave.
Indeed.
You know what it is? Live show time.
Giving you that raw combat sports punditry.
Yeah, we're going off the fly.
The usual suspects around the cave. Yeah. We're missing one. I am now the new tallest man in every room. Say that proudly.
I don't know about that still.
Is he taller than you?
Yeah, he's taller than me.
Don't do that. You're a little man. You're a little
man.
You're a little man. Who's the little? You two. You're the
shortest.
Nah. Little fish. Like that. You see it? I know Lankz this week. So man, them are beefing over the tallest man in the room. Well, yes, everyone's saying, man, I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone have a nice weekend of watching the fights.
Don't know. I can't even lie. I'm battered, bro.
You tired?
I got a headache. I had a headache all day, blood.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
one of them ones. You need to sleep.
Slightly.
See, because you're the conductor and the controller, I know, man. You're always in the screens. It's the screens, bro. Modern day technology is killing us, bro. Yeah, bro, it's killing us, bro. I'm telling you.
But you know,
but we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna keep it nice and short this week, I think, because there's not a lot to chop up. But well, we got a big card next week.
Yeah.
We'll get into this card this week.
Starting with the UFC or boxing?
Let's start with some boxing. Let's start with the boxing, as I think that's the main news, the main thing. I think it was the bigger thing across the weekend.
Conor McGregor was there.
That's another reason why I think we're gonna get into all of that, because it's all in the mix up. Guys, let's start with Anthony Joshua versus, I don't know this guy's first name.
Robert.
Is it Robert?
Miscellaneous.
There you go, Mr. Robert Helenius.
No, miscellaneous.
What?
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. His name's hold on. His name's Miss, like the rapper.
No, bro.
What's going on here? He's Miss like Yan.
Miscellaneous, as in I don't care, fam. Miscellaneous, bro.
Okay, all right, I got you still. All right, on that note,
don't worry though. Shout out to the
yeah. Shout out to Robert. I was gonna call him Rob. Shout out to Rob. At the O2 Arena in Greenwich, we had Anthony Joshua versus Helenius. And guys, first, before we get into the fight, let's start with the prelims, which is in boxing, not to Zorro or anything. The prelims I want to get onto is the face-off. Did you not see the face-off?
I just saw the clips.
Yeah.
What's he doing, man?
What is Anthony Joshua, man? Chill out, bro. Bro, literally, Paul Robert, bro. Man, just come to fill in, do his job.
He's getting a big
smoke. Man said, why are you staring at me? Why are you looking at me? You don't want this smoke. What will you say? You're going to make my fight now? You're going to make... What's going on?
Fight now or tomorrow?
Bro.
Yeah, he's moving.
It's a stare-off, you know. It's a stare-off, you know, big man. That energy there was weird, man. I can't even lie to you. Man's putting on a front. I don't understand why I still...
Is it ever since he's gone to the hood and saw Nina with a Nina? I swear to God, ever since he took that picture in the hood, well, I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it feels like because he's had a couple of losses, everyone got onto him and he feels like he has to have a different approach to the game. But I just found that
energy, bro.
Well, boy,
until the knockout come, you get me.
Well, then let's get into. Greeny, on that note, let's get into the actual fight. Let's get into the 7th round KO and what we thought of the actual fight itself up until the 7th round. What do you lot actually think?
What
happened?
The whole night I'm saying throw the right hand. You ain't throwing nothing. And then when he finally, but then he complained. Oh, he's moving his head. Like, fam, what do you expect him to do, fam? What did you think was showing up today, fam? You don't want him to do the face off. You don't want him to move.
Memphis is a standing boxing bag. Memphis is hitting the bag in the gym. Like,
stand still.
Stand still.
Just fall over, man.
And he was pretty busted up.
Yeah, he took some hits.
What do you think about the way Anthony takes punish, like the way he gets like kind of beaten up in there, bro? Like, because he does kind of like.
It's the reason I don't want him to fight Wilder. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the reason, bro.
Do you think he looked good enough to even get that fight off the back of this?
He finished it well enough. He finished it well enough. That's what people are going to remember, innit? So, you know what I mean?
Who's this guy? No, big man thing. Where's he from? Finland. They went to Finland, bro. They went to the Greenlands. No Viking, fam. He tried to be Viking, bro. Man tried to be the old Ragnar. You know when Ragnar gets old? With the Marlin. Nah, dog. that's not good enough, bro. I don't know. So for opponent wise,
but it was Wilder's last opponent as well. So it's like level peggings for both of them. You know what I mean? So
you're saying that makes
but the difference was the performance.
Right.
Do you get me? Wilder went in there the second that Helenius thought, oh, let me try throw a punch. Man said, raw. What happened there, fam? And AJ, boy, you got out jab for like 6 rounds.
I was about to say.
Yeah, he did that jab pretty well.
I was about to say, up until that knockout, how did you have this score on the scorecards? Like, how did you have this kind of like?
I don't even think I was scoring it really. You know.
Did you have AJ kind of losing the fight?
I think I had AJ up still. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, he was getting punished. You know what I'm saying? The jab was there. He was moving his head a lot. That's what he was complaining about. So I don't know, man. I think Joshua was winning, but it wasn't impressive. It's not what you'd expect of someone of his caliber to go in there and do. But I said, he got the finish.
At the same time, though, he lost his last one, right? So he kind of needed a fight to get.
No, he won his last one. He won his last one on rounds.
Who's that again?
Was it not Franklin?
Franklin, yeah.
Oh yeah, Franklin. Oh yeah, Franklin. Okay, yeah. So he was kind of building back up then to get a big fight. So I won't really knock him too hard for it. And I kind of what he said as well. In terms of, do you hear what he said in terms of him carrying heavyweight boxing? Yeah,
we carried British boxing for like a decade. You know what I'm saying? Near enough.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
In his era.
100%. Who else was there?
The last what heavyweights have really been, other than the Wilder Fury,
but that's what.
But not even just
heavyweights have been the big fights.
No, his fights have been the big fights because of the way Eddie, because of the way Eddie Hearn promotes it.
Yeah,
but that's the truth. But and he's English and he's Anthony Joshua, but caliber of fight level. I know he was knocking out and he went through that stage where he was doing these things, but he was the bigger cash cow, but was he still bigger than that Tyson in a sense of a better boxer?
Oh,
no, but
even though
you weren't getting at that though.
That's not comparable,
just said
man.
In this era, he's been carrying heavyweights.
Why? Because girls love him.
But you see me, I wouldn't say he's carrying
it off
heavyweight.
that though?
I wouldn't say he's carrying heavyweight. I'd say he's carrying British boxing.
That's more like it.
Yeah. I would say he's definitely carried British boxing. I wouldn't say about heavyweight.
But is he doing it now with Tyson in the mix? Because Tyson has mixed it up, talking with the John Jones, even with the Fury, being who he is, having the type of camp he has. Because his camp's wild.
Only fight he's had that I've really cared about was the Wilder one, bro.
Yeah, but he ran that back 3 times.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then think about this. In 20 years' time, whose era is this going to be? Is it going to be AJ's? Is it going to be Fury's?
Fury's.
It's going to be Fury's.
Yeah. He's undefeated.
You know what I'm saying? Fury's. Not only is he undefeated, he beat Wilder. Yeah. And we already know that AJ about to go beat Wilder. And if he does, cool. But then you've got to go and beat Tyson. And I don't think that will happen either.
Well, if this Wilder fight happens, when are we looking for this fight to happen?
It's supposed to be end of the year, apparently.
But I think there's problems with them building a stadium or something in Saudi. So they're talking about running it in February.
Okay.
I think that's what I've heard, innit? From listening to the interviews and stuff. But
okay,
we'll see, man.
All right, well, let's see what Anthony Joshua can do from here. It will be interesting because I think it was disappointing not to see the Dillon fight again, just off the back of, I feel like it would have been more pressure on him to get the job done against Dillon White than against, I know it's still random opponent, last minute, things change, you don't study the opponent. He said through his whole camp, he had a picture of Dillon White on his phone. I don't know, some of the things that is, I worry, bro, like, you get me? Like these light skinned guys are taking L's, bro. They're taking L's, bro. Bro, why would you put a man? I get like, now the thing is, I get it. I know what he's gonna say before he said it.
Man should have said punching bags though. It would have been a bit more. You get me? Man could have run with that.
Yeah. Man literally had a full picture of a man, you know.
Or on the wallpaper.
Did you see the interview? He goes, he turns his phone, he goes, this is how hard and driven you have to be in your camp and train. Look, I'm serious. He turns his phone like this and goes, look. And as he clicks.
Dillon White smiling.
Dillon White, Dillon White smiling. No cap, cuz. No, go look it up. If you don't believe me, go look it up. I said, wow. I swear down. Yeah. I said, wow, bro. I said, so that pressure was on. When you got man on your phone screen, yeah, that's a different pressure. Yeah.
It's a different type of pressure there still.
But yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen further December. But yeah, I thought we would start off with this because I think it was the biggest news. I think it was bigger than the UFC.
Bro, the only reason, like I said, the only reason this was the biggest fight was because Conor McGregor was there ringside. And then he gave him the little Guinness thing after.
Hey, bro, what's it called?
Irish.
One up.
Don't say Guinness.
Man's not letting man pour a drink down my
man.
neck. One up. Still.
And he probably said like this. Man's giving it to him like, have it. I gave it 200. I said, have it. Aye, Conor is hilarious, bro. He's definitely on drugs when he goes to these events. I don't know if it's Molly.
If AJ fails a test, fam, I'm saying it's Conor's fault, fam.
What? And don't say Guinness. He would be mad with you.
Yeah, what was it? What's it called again?
It's Forged Stout.
Forged Stout.
Yeah, bro. It's the Forged Stout, man.
He's 100% on his money thing now. You know?
What?
He's gone, bro.
100%. Oh, 100%.
He's been gone, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Like, yeah. But what about this whole thing with Conor? And
we're gonna get into that later still.
Yeah. All right. Well, then
let's flick over news this week.
Well, then let's flick over from the UFC, from boxing. Let's get up the UFC. We had UFC Fight Night back at the Apex, I believe. Yes, I am correct. Las Vegas, as per usual. And we had Vicente Luque versus Rafael. Does I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Dos Santos. No, the Sanjos. Yeah. But I was gonna say, because you don't like me saying Dos Santos.
Because it ain't.
It's all the same thing.
It's just the same thing.
It's all the same thing, really. Now, shouts out to Rafael. Rafael. Yeah. But yeah, because he's a real UFC legend.
Veteran, man.
But he's a veteran, sure. But let's get into this one. Luque versus Dos Santos. Guys, we had a wrestling match. I don't think this was anything but two older guys in the UFC brawling and not really trying to get each other out of there.
There was a lot of clinch work.
Oh, yeah, a lot against the fence.
Yeah, clinch work. I think it was more of a respect. For me, it looked like a respect fight when I was watching it.
I think they showed like a balanced skill set throughout the fight. Like, they mixed it up well enough. It wasn't just wrestling.
Yeah, but the striking them weren't good enough because they looked gassed after. Like, you know what it is? They wrestled so much at the beginning. Like, first of all, do we all agree that Luque won the fight?
Yeah,
it was close fight,
I
had
it 3.
I had it 3-2.
Yeah, I had it 3-2 Luque, yeah. By the way, I won that. I'm the only one that with Vicente Luque said.
Should have bet on it. Where's my magnum?
I feel good. But do you think that, I just thought it was more of like, when I looked at the fight, overall, it didn't seem like anyone was really going for it. No one was trying to like go for the kill, if you know what I mean. I feel like they were just trying to respect each other's clinch work game. Vicente went for a DOS.
At one point.
Your favorite move. He's got the most finishes with a DOS in the UFC.
Yeah, he's had a few.
There was some good wrestling exchange.
Yeah, there was some good wrestling exchange. But that's what I meant by respect. When they did stand up, it was just like a standoff jab. I think Rafael had the better hooks in there at times. I think Vicente landed the straight jab a little bit better, but I don't know. I think it was just more of a old man's respectful.
Vicente ain't that old, is
he?
He's
32,
31,
31, I think.
32.
Yeah,
it's primish.
Yeah, primish.
He's old.
Yeah.
He's like 38.
Vincente's coming off the brain bleed, isn't it?
Yeah, that's mad. You have to shout him out for that, though. That's respectable, man. Coming back
different.
after that,
and especially the way he got knocked out in his last fight.
Yeah, well, that's what gave him the brain bleed, isn't it?
Oh, is that the fight that gave him?
Yeah, that's the fight.
That head kick.
I think
the head kick, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's Benel's head kick. Is that not what knocked out Vicente? Was that Gap? Who did he knock out with the head kick? Benel. No, Benel Dariush.
Benel. He's that way, bro.
Oh,
no. Who did Vicente lose to?
Who did Vicente lose to? It was Bilal. Mohammed, yeah. Sorry. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. I don't know
why.
That
was decision.
Oh, okay. And he fought who? Jeff Neal?
Yeah, that was Bilal, though. Maybe it was
somewhat
that
the brain bleed.
Yeah, I think the brain bleed was off that fight, to be fair.
Yeah, because he got pretty beaten up in that fight, innit?
Yeah, that was in April. He's been out for over a year, innit? So that would make sense.
Yeah, so shout out to Vicente, but yeah, man.
What do you think happens to him now? Because obviously
he called out did he call out Dustin Poirier if he wants to come water?
Oh, swear on.
That's not good for Dustin.
That is not good for Dustin. Man's just bullying all these little guys because RDA is kind of small for that weight.
No, but even in name value, that's not good for Dustin. If I'm going water weight at Dustin, I want a bit of a name, a bigger name. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If I'm especially if I got to take punishment, give me the name and the money. Vicente,
the RDA fight's a better fight
for Dustin.
Yeah, because he wins it. I think more on a significant note. Because RDA is a lightweight.
I don't think he wins that still.
What?
I think Dustin
loses against RDA. Man. He punches up RDA. Punches up RDA. Punches up RDA.
It will be a similar fight. It will be a similar fight.
No. He punches up.
Wrestle him a lot.
Yeah.
He'll wrestle him a lot.
And Dustin's still got good wrestling takedown defense.
No,
and I think he's got hands.
Different size though.
He's got way better boxing than
him and
Vicente.
Dustin ain't far. Actually, nah.
Vicente will.
You see how
Dustin would light up at this age, bro.
No, but you see the difference in size between these two. That's the same difference between.
Hold on.
Right now.
Hold on. What if you was to put Gaethje in there with Dos Anjos? You're gonna say Gaethje kills him, right? It's the same thing with Pyre.
I don't know.
I
would still maybe say
that man there kill him, man. What?
Yeah, bro.
No way. You are crazy, man.
The wrestling is the most.
He used to be a lightweight.
Yeah, and he was the champion.
There you go. Of course, he's good.
Was Dustin Gaethje ever champion?
When we talk about one of the
most,
most
came close.
No, but when we talk about one of the most complete fighters, he will be up there.
Yeah,
he'll be up there overall in the UFC rosters overall. Yeah. So he could be that's not questionable thing. But I'm just saying he's at welterweight because you're older, your body probably cutting weight's done. It's long. But I'm just saying he's a natural lightweight coming into this. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Shout out Hank, you saying, bro?
Shout out Hank, man. Hey, if you're in the chat, come on, you know what to do.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know we appreciate all the likes.
Questions, bring them up. We'll bring you up. You know what it's saying.
All right, let's move on to the next fight, which was Cub Swanson versus Hakeem Dawodu. This is your guy. Me and Hakeem.
They done him dirty.
What you think he won the fight? Is that what you think? No, he didn't. You know, he lost 2-1.
I thought he lost 2-1.
He lost 2-1.
I think that first round.
Yeah, it was
like
close. It was close, but I think you know what it is. I think Cub just hurt him more.
There was more damage in.
When Cub touched him, I felt it more through the screen. That was me. No, he had the low kicks on Smash, but he always has the low kicks on Smash, Hakeem. But the crisper punches. Hakeem was just slightly off sometimes with these punches. When he would hit him, but they were just slightly off. When Cub hit him, it was a bit more.
It stuck.
It was a bit more ground in that.
He won the crazy exchanges for sure. Like anytime they kind of brawled, Cub would win.
Even there was, I think, in round 2 when they were clinched up and then they were going to, and Hakeem was pushing him towards the cage. Cub was like 4 body shots, like 1, 2, 3, 4, all in the body. It was like accumulate. Like wow, Hakeem's like he was just a bit more busy in the clinch work as well. But Hakeem didn't look bad and out of it. But I don't think
he's on a little bit of a losing streak now.
That's too.
I was about to say. I don't think that looked good for Hakeem losing to Cub there.
Yeah, especially at his age.
Yeah. Cub crying after it, fam. Anytime your opponent cries after, fam, that means they didn't think they were gonna win, bro.
What, saying that he's struggling now? It's so hard,
bro. Imagine you beat
so
someone
hard
and you're like, I was struggling. Yeah. Oh my days, fam.
And he didn't even look that bad.
No, he didn't look that bad.
He looked gassy towards certain points, but Cub didn't look that bad. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know if Hakeem really has it in him. Like if he's that dog.
I
don't know if he's that dog.
I don't feel he's elite. Still, he hasn't shown that.
Yeah,
like
dog. You need to be a bit more of a dog.
He hasn't shown that.
He should have really finished Cub in that fight. If you're a really dog coming through, remember he's not even ranked. Cubs out the rankings now. Cubs would have just come out the rankings.
Yeah, if you're ranked material, this is a fight you should have won.
100%.
See, so
it's crazy that this was a co-main as well. To be honest with you, that was a great spot for him, man.
Yeah,
for Hakeem Dawodu
to make his
statement. Yeah,
when you lose that fight, that's not good.
All right, let's move on. We had Khalil Roundtree versus Chris Darkus.
That was a good fight.
This was proper.
Was it a good fight or was it a
finish?
That's say that. Yeah, that's better, cuz. Bro, even when he banged him on the floor, he spun him.
He's got some of the meanest ground and pound still.
Yeah, he's just got bad intentions with everything.
100%. Remember, I always go back to. Remember when he was booting man in the body, fam? When he was in Tough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boot him in the body. He done it in the
UFC as well. Yeah, like soccer kick to the body.
Listen, it's cold, man. I've always fucked with him after that, but yeah, this was a good finish still.
Yeah,
but Khalil Roundtree has got a gas tank issue. I've seen him when it comes to the point they've put him in there against real competition.
He said he wants a 5-rounder now though, so obviously he wants to test it.
Have I seen? I can't do like you see me personally. I'm not. If I'm the UFC, I'm not testing that because that means you need to headline a fight night. Yeah. So for me, I'm not doing that until I put you in against an opponent I see you go 3 rounds with, and I see you get through that significantly.
I'll tell you what they do.
Do you get what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's no point doing a 5 round. You're just knocking everyone out in 1 round like that as well.
But they could make a fight. They could book him in a main event with someone like Johnny Walker, where you know it ain't going 5 rounds regardless. Do you know what I'm saying? Where one of them two is gonna go, and if they don't, then they're gonna get tired, and one of them's gonna go. You get me?
That's a good point. But do you want to see that on a fight night? I don't want to see him at the top of a fight night. I'm being honest.
Khalil brings a good fight.
No, it's not that. No, he does. It's not that he don't bring a good fight. For top, listen to what I just said. I don't want to see him at the top of a card. I'm not interested. He needs to put in a bit more work. Yeah. Even Walker, with Walker still needed to put that for me to get a proper like.
That's like a fight night like this though. You could see him on a fight night like this.
As a main?
With someone like Johnny Walker,
With someone like who has a decent name on the other side, yeah.
He's not bigger than
Blahovic, someone like that.
No, he's just not bigger than even Vicente or Dos Santos.
No, not Dos Santos, no way.
That's what I'm saying. No, see, it's even but Vicente's ranked 10th. So
bigger.
So it means more to have an unranked fighter that don't really. You know what I mean?
Bro, he's at the JRE, man. He's probably got a little.
What does that mean, man?
If you've been on JRE, you got.
You're rated
and tough. When tough was good.
It's not about that you're following though, but it's just from the antics of a fighting standpoint that he said he wants to go 5 rounds. It's not that. You're knocking everyone out in the first round, and then every time I've seen you nearly go 3 rounds, you gasp, bro, and you lose them fights. Go look at all these decisions; they're all losses. I'm being honest. So it's even like you finish, man. That's not kind of good. I need a formula of grit.
Well, it depends. If you're gonna finish everybody, then that's cool. But I hear you. I think, to be honest with you, with him, it's kind of go time for the UFC.
Is he ranked though?
No, he needs a
see. So how you gonna make him headline?
They've done that before.
Yeah, but like, man, that's with Hamza and them, man.
Well, they've done it with Sean Strickland, bro.
They've done it with Abbas.
Yeah.
Was Abbas guy, yeah.
And who? And Strickland.
Yeah.
Strickland was
Abbas weren't ranked.
He was ranked 7th.
Yeah, there you go, but Strickland's ranked.
And that's what he got his title.
He's won decisions. He's won his last decision still.
None of the Darkus is ranked, but
he won his last decision against Justin Jacoby.
Who, Khalil? Yeah. Oh, it was 2-1, yeah. I remember that. He won the rounds 2-1.
Eric Anders as well.
All right.
He's gone.
I would say chuck him in there with someone quite highly ranked as well, to be honest with you, man. Because like I said, he's kind of getting on a little bit.
Yeah, light heavyweight as well. They need to add some new names in that. So yeah, I would. Why not?
All right, cool. I'm happy with that. Knock out the Fed, man. Move on. Vivian versus Lucindo. Aye, she's dead. Aye, Lucindo. We told you last week, bro.
I said.
No, he said it.
I said it.
Oh, I
said it.
It was you, me, and you. I think it was me.
I was there.
And I was like, Lucindo. Nah, she's different. What?
She's proper, man.
She got great, and that finish was nice. That finish was nice.
Remind me of Andrade a bit.
I think you've said that before, still.
Yeah, she reminds me of Andrade a bit.
What, in just her whole way of fight
style and stature, yeah. Reminds me of Andrade a bit.
I know what you mean. She's got the hair like her too. She got that like.
That's the same trim.
Yeah,
same flag, same trim.
But again, Vivian didn't look bad either.
She had moments.
I said Vivian.
Yeah, it's Vivian, man. You got to change
Viviana. Oh,
Viviana. Yeah, it's Viviana. It's Vivian, fam.
Viviana.
Yeah, Viviana. But it's Vivian, bro. Vivian, man. That weren't great.
That wasn't great still.
Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, when I see that, because in the sense of like, she held her own for round 1, like, but I actually thought she was kind of, maybe actually Lucinda's actually that real really good, but actually she's got like 5 losses on her resume.
Lucinda.
Yeah. I think she has like, I think so. I think one of them's got.
Might have been Lucinda. Who knows? But I can't remember right now.
Yeah, so it's but she looks good though, coming up through the straw weight. But do you think she would be a good fight for someone like Suarez?
No, I think she would just go down pretty easy. It's just the power, really. That's the problem.
Jiu-jitsu wise, her jiu-jitsu is legit.
I don't think jiu-jitsu holds up like that against good, strong power wrestling.
We say that. Yeah, I say that all the time. Even for women.
Yeah, I think especially for women, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon things stronger than Tatiana.
Oh yeah. That's not just. But she's strong though.
No, yeah, but I think she's
strong.
stronger than her. That's what you know. What I'm saying.
I think she's stronger than everyone. Everything. What? Jesus flipping, absolute beast. All right, we're gonna move on to AJ Dobson versus Tafon Nchukwu. Nchukwu. Oh wow, these names, man, they're just getting worse and worse every week. Nchukwu. So we had the guy from Cameroon. This was an actual kind of. This fight was back and forth though at one point. First round was.
Yeah.
First round was a bit back and forth.
I thought Dobson kind of after that he kind of took
over.
But yeah.
I definitely took over in the third.
Yeah.
I think, but I think there was a bit back and forth at first. I haven't seen Tafon.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it before.
I'm getting a mind blank today. Definitely seen AJ Dobson.
Watch too many fights.
Yeah, bro, that scramble, bro, that. But yeah,
I ain't really got much to
say.
say about this one.
Nah,
yeah, it's just a scrap that they need to add to the card for
Yeah.
middleweight. Yeah, shouts out. Let's move on.
That was the main card, man. The only fight I really saw
and Pickett. And Pickett.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch that.
Even
Was
did
that?
I
I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch
I just
the
saw
Pickett
Pickett and Fremd. I was like,
Yeah, he lost.
Who lost Pickett? Of
Yeah,
course.
you know what I'm saying?
when's he? I don't
Joke, man, bro. Joey Pickett.
He came off Contender Series, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw.
This was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
It was a good finish.
McGee.
Yeah. That was a good finish.
I saw the Terrence fight. That was good. Round one.
Oh.
But he's doing the same things again.
What, knockout?
Yeah, he's just he
knocked
stopped
him out?
him in round one. Yeah. But it's like, if it doesn't go round one, where are we going with this? We need to see him. We need to see him. Pull it out the bag later. You know what I mean? But I think he's got potential there. He just needs to work on maybe composure a bit more. Yeah.
They need to give him a fight like a Paddy, I think.
Yeah, I think that fight.
That's a fight that could have happened before. They wanted it to happen before.
They should have.
That works in Paddy's favour. Paddy's not like, if they give him that fight, that's very good for both fighters. Because Terrence is quite big. For some mad reason, he's so big. Yeah,
because he had the first round finishes.
Yeah,
that story behind him as well.
Yeah. So they actually follow him still. But for Paddy, they make that. Paddy can win that and take the whole hype, because takedown jiu-jitsu wise, that's where you can take that fight and finish him.
I don't think he would though, personally.
But I think Terrence has good wrestling, and he's jiu-jitsu ain't bad.
Paddy's level.
He's one of the
submission
submission
fights, bro.
But jiu-jitsu wise, he gets down.
Jiu-jitsu is good. Yeah.
The thing with Terrence, if he puts his hands on you, and you feel the effect of his power, like from the first couple punches, then his confidence grows, and he's difficult to stop after that. But yeah,
all right, is what it is.
Was that it? That's a wrap up for the
Bellator
UFC.
was on. Did you watch it?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I watched one.
I watched one as
whole
well.
of one. One was cold.
Yeah.
One was
a little
cold.
Well, Friday one was actually good.
It was good.
It's
man.
always good though.
One was always
It's
the
always
best
good,
card,
man.
bro. Always,
It's
bro.
always good,
They
man.
booked
finishes there still.
Rodtang versus Superlek as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
I see Jonathan Haggerty's booked as well.
Against who's he booked against? That's gonna be a good fight. I see that as well. You'll find it. Haggerty's booked as well.
Okay.
But it's another guy, like.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Ain't it another champion?
Go down quickly. What fight was flipping funny?
That one
Funny.
there, the Kassem fight.
Kassem. Oh, this D was a dog. That Muay Thai fight was crazy. Against your Papa.
This one was good.
Your Papa was beating, and then, Kasim said no, none of that. That was a good fight. He got knocked out. So see that Sanchai guy knocked out.
Oh yeah, I watched that one. That
Ooh.
was good.
He collapsed him, bro. That was crazy. One's good, man.
One's always got good fights, man. Like literally, it's something everyone should watch it. Man.
And on that note, let's chop up and get into some news. Let's do it.
Some good news this week, to be fair.
All right, let's get into it. We're back. We're gonna start off with Conor McGregor claims he's fighting Michael Chandler in December. Calls out KSI and bare knuckle.
And
All right.
To add to this,
Yes, carry on.
Spoke to that Gareth guy. What's his name?
Gareth Davies.
Yeah, and he said, because he asked him what 3 fights, he said Chandler.
I
He
see
said
that.
Gaethje,
Yeah.
BMF, and then he
Diaz.
said Nate Diaz trilogy.
And then retire, basically.
Then
Sounds like.
so he says. Well,
I see that. But he's been saying that for a while, though. He has been saying that kind of the Nate trilogy will come. Like, I know what path he's trying. And I think he knows it's the end. He's like, bro, I've made money. I ain't doing this no more. But I think he wants to go out still with
some clout still.
Yeah, with being that guy of saying, when I do fight, I fight. Because up until now, he has, every time he says he fights, he does fight. That's the one thing with Conor. Injury, no injury, he pulls in, he will always fight, regardless. So we have to give him that benefit of the doubt. Now, the Michael Chandler thing's interesting because we all come off the whole hype and we thought it was going to be a different opponent. He was shouting out Gaethje, even with that, he wants to, like you said, he wants to BMF with Gaethje. But obviously, we thought he was off the whole ban. We thought the Oliveira fight could have been happening, like the way he was talking, the way he gets at everyone. But he's gone back to Michael Chandler and saying he promises to do that. Do you think he keeps by that word by December? And with the USADA thing, how does this happen?
The USADA ain't a problem. Let's forget about that. No, since he said it now, like verbally said it, I think he'll be a man of his word still. I don't think Conor's like,
yeah, he don't seem like that.
You know what I mean?
Well, but the order of the fights don't even make sense. Like, you go from fighting Chandler to fighting Gaethje. If you beat if let's say he wins both of those, man, am I calling out for a title shot? He wants Nate. It don't make sense, blood.
But he would be at the end. I think he's kind admitting. He's admitting though. Like, I'm at the end. I don't want to do this,
bro.
And we've all said how much people like have said. Do you see him on the boat? Man's on a different boat the other day singing Dr. J. Nah. It's just blowing down. You get me, bro? Like, he's just too funny. Like, he's just got other things to do, and I think he's such a star. Like, I think he enjoys the actual stardom of getting called around and be able just to be a presence in a place, and I think he knows that. Then actually having time to fight, I think the leg injury, like, I think the Habib loss kind of done his will. I think certain things just get me, and he was like, all right, cool. I think Dustin Poirier kind of killed. I think that really killed his walk. I didn't think he expected to lose to Dustin. I think the Habib thing, I think he knew. In the heart, I think he knew. You know, you're sitting, I think he tells himself, I can win one knockout. I can do it to anyone. But, like, I feel like with the Dustin thing, he felt like, I really can win this. Yeah. And with
already done it before.
Yeah, where the Habib one was just more, and he was injured before the Habib one, so cool. But Michael Chandler, does he win?
I personally don't think so, still. I don't think so. I think
you know what?
slumped.
He can, but
I'm putting my money on Conor, though.
Swear down. Bro, Conor's my guy. Don't get me wrong.
It's just because he's my guy. But that's it. And because he can show that he can put him away.
And you see that leg break thing, it's kind of mad because no one's ever really come back from that.
No, it's true.
And look good.
It's true.
We'll find out this weekend with Weidman.
Yeah.
But
Weidman's not that type of quality, though. He was never that type of. He had that run. No, he had that run, but
everyone in the middle, you just have big disrespect for you.
But let's be real. Come on, cuz, like, let's be real, man. No, Chris Weidman had a wrestling, but he could never strike.
You're not tired to go.
No, but yeah, allow it. I hear you, but allow it. Chris Weidman, bro, allow it. So even prior to that, though, he had the little failure before that little leg break. He weren't like, he was on the little.
The thing about Bisbing, I said Bisbing.
Weidman.
Yeah, but the thing about Weidman, he went on all the steroids that Conor was on, fam. And if he went on there for this long, fam.
Yeah. Bolton himself. What about the KSI call out? That's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, that was.
That's
just for banner, man. That's for money.
That's why he couldn't.
Bare knuckle as well. What? KSI, bare knuckle, please.
Hold on, did you not
see? You're a little kid. Your brother KSI's a little kid to him, bro.
No, but did you not hear KSI on the mic? Before. He was on the mic and talking bare smack, not to Conor McGregor, but he was just talking bare smack, like, boo me.
Oh, yeah.
And he's hyping up the crowd, but it's some corny shit. So I reckon Conor was like, let's go, bare knuckle. Because then if KSI says anything, that gives him a chance to fight him right now.
He will dismantle. KSI will have a new face if he fights Conor bare knuckle.
That's never happening.
He don't want that.
Even in a boxing match.
What?
Even in a boxing match.
Oh, yeah, he'll have a new face.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But let's move on. Any one?
Shout out Hank. He's saying Conor is not fighting this year. Did you see him yesterday? Man looked zooted.
Yeah, 100. But they all blaze. They all blaze from NBA, NFL,
that was more than zooted, blood.
UFC MMA, all of it. They all blaze. Yeah, I think it was more than suited.
Hey, shout out.
And he looks a bit fat.
Is that milk?
He does. He looks a bit chubby.
Bro, that's the juice.
He looks a bit chumpy. Yeah. Conor looks like he's got weight on him.
Yeah, he's definitely put on.
Yeah. Trust.
He's saying treating it like a striking match, but he's been off way too long. I think he's talking about the Chandler.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think that the timeout will affect him in that fight there still.
You know what will hurt him? The way Chandler starts.
Yeah.
He's so aggressive.
Yeah.
He likes...
That's good.
Yeah, no, for Chandler.
I think that's good for Conor.
Connor's
He's a counter striker.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
Conor,
but you imagine him getting hit. That's the thing.
Remember, Conor used to have way more bounce and way more swag to evade in that. Conor, even think about the Dustin fight. He started, but you get what I'm trying to say?
No,
Dustin
the second one, he looked a bit more. He went back to a bit of the karate-ish stuff.
The movement.
The second one, he was boxing.
But think about when that was. That was years ago now, blood.
But he still got touched up.
That's when the iron leg, fam.
That was the one with the bald head, isn't it?
Yeah, the bald head one.
And he got
boxing.
touched up though. Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. Man dropped down to the floor. Yeah.
Hey, they've got to run it back.
No.
Him and Dustin have to run it back.
Him and Dustin should run it back, bro. I need that.
Floor saying, your girls in my DMs. Fam, run that back.
And he didn't have the thingy on that. Dustin said no. When Dana offered it to him, the tough. Dustin said, no, that's long. I can't bother to deal with that, man.
That's because he was worried.
Yeah. He's like, that's long, bro. It has to be.
It would have been way better than this season.
Oh, yeah, 100%, cuz.
All right,
let's move on with... Bellator 300 will feature 4 title fights on main card. Cyborg versus Kat Zingano. Set. Yep. Zingano. She used to fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
Not a joke thing, fam.
No, that is a joke thing.
That's what I just said, Zingano, fam.
That is a joke thing.
I knew she is, man. I am come on, bro. And then old Cyborg. And then they made this like news like Cyborg versus Kat Zingano
on Bellator 300. Watch when you see UFC 300 and you compare it to this card, man.
They're trying, innit? They're working with what they got.
They're trying. It's too late, man. APFL bought them already, fam.
They're supposed to. They're in talks, innit? They're supposed to have bought them. Yeah.
So who's bought them? Sorry?
PFL.
That is actually official.
I think I'm hearing it so much. I think it is. It's just I was listening to Luke Thomas. He was saying something about whether they're gonna keep the name, keep the organization as it is, or if they're gonna actually merge it.
Do not do that, fam.
Quickly to talk about PFL with Bellator, if they do that. Did you hear what Joe Rogan had to say about PFL?
Yeah. Scrapping the system. He said just make fights. Yeah.
I kind of hear him though.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, it's not that, but I'm not following it. I get what he means.
It's harder to follow.
Yeah.
Like, you have to read.
Even
I get some of it, but I don't get everything.
Thank you. That's like me.
I hear what he's saying, but you know what it is? They're trying to be different because the UFC is the king of this. So like, if they're not being different, how are they differentiating? Like, what's going to make you kind of
stand out?
Stand out. What's going to, it's hard.
So wait. The way that I interpret it, the quicker you get the finish, the more points you're going to get, basically.
That's one thing. If you get a first round finish, you get more points. If you get a win, you get a certain amount of points. Depends how you finish. If you get a finish rather than a decision, you get, So I don't know the full
scale of the story. But that's my point to you. But you're saying that they're paying fighters overall better in the PFL. Then ain't that the attraction? And they still don't seem to be getting the attraction.
I think they're building.
They've had some. Yeah.
No, that's not good enough. There
was a couple finishes, a couple.
No, because we need a herd. Like the UFC grab herds of people. That's what I mean.
They wouldn't have done this weekend with this fight night. The last couple fight nights, you think about it, really they've been kind of dead.
Who's that? The
UFC.
Yeah, but that's still way better than any other level of club because of who they are. So that's what my point is.
But like you see how like for me,
PFL can't give you
weeks, boxing's been at top.
The thing about PFLs, they can still give you a card and it can still be dead as like one of these fight nights on the UFC. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the problem because again, especially because we don't know who the fighters are like, and it's a bit. So it's. I know what you mean by they need to do something. Merging Bellator definitely with PFL to make better fights would definitely 100% make the whole organization better. yeah, maybe Scott. I don't know who exactly runs PFL. I don't do their face. Because it's Scott Coker. You have Chowdhury for one. Dana, obviously.
So you got that.
I don't know who the face is.
UFC fighter. What's his name? I think he's kind of like the.
See, but I need a face. There's no
Seffel, Mark Seffel.
But is he the real guy?
He's kind of like the Dana, I think.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but from when me and Greeny both don't know who it really is or who he is.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm the PFL. I like PFL.
Yeah, it's Mark Seffel, Ray Seffel. Sorry.
Okay.
Ray Seffel.
See, but that's my point. Now I don't really see his face. He don't promote it well enough for me to see him.
The thing is, you've seen his face.
No. I know he is. That's what I mean. No, once you said who he is, I know who you're talking about. It's not that. I mean, I don't. I didn't know he was doing the PFL thing. I know who he is. I just didn't know he was. See, that's what I was asking you, and that's my point. They're not so yeah. Maybe that whole collaboration, Scott Coker might be able to show them some stuff. They can show each other some stuff, and they might.
I think Scott Coker's a good promoter, to be honest.
In MMA, yeah, probably. To be honest with you, there's not many people I can think of above him. Yeah,
just Dana.
Yeah.
That's it, innit?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's move on from this then. And on that note, we have Logan Paul reveals 6-figure clause that will...
I was supposed to put this first.
Oh, sorry. We're going to go with Logan Paul returns to boxing to face Dillon Danis as part of KSI versus Tommy Fury card in October. Dillon Danis. And then we're going to move on with Logan Paul reveals 6-figure clause that will deter Dillon Danis from pulling out of fight.
They say this now, fam. Nothing will deter him, fam.
So
Conor's running bank on that, fam.
This is interesting, yeah?
All right.
Because, first of all, what do you mean he can deter once he signed it that he can't pull? Because if a guy just don't show up, he don't just show up. What are you going to do? Put him in prison? I guess. He still don't show up. Wow, you find me. But you're making it seem like he's going to get like guards to walk him down into the ring.
Does he have bread like that, though?
Who?
Dillon Danis.
I don't think so.
Has
he had any big boxing fights yet?
He had one. Isn't it?
Has he had one?
He had one.
I don't think he had one.
So
you turn up. It's the one that he didn't turn up.
Done Bellator, I swear, that was it.
I think so. I don't really care, fam, to be honest with you. I hate this guy.
I don't think he said a boxing fight yet.
Who was he supposed to fight?
He's just a talker, bro.
No, but who was he supposed to fight?
He was Justin Bieber or someone, fam.
Justin Bieber.
I can't remember, you know.
Yeah, well, I remember he was supposed to fight something. Yeah, but he just took. He's annoying. I don't even follow him, fam. I actually unfollowed him on Twitter.
Yeah,
that's how annoying he is because he tweets so much.
I don't even follow him, but I just see his name on all these Insta comments, bro. Just talking shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
smack from.
Yeah, he's annoying, bro. Like because I followed everyone that was trying to relevant.
Yeah,
but if he becomes so unrelevant, he had to get unfollowed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Allow it. But
does he beat Logan Paul?
No way, bro. No way.
Logan Paul's big,
way big, massive.
These man like to pick their opponents.
Yeah, wouldn't you using that power to do that? To look good. Why not, bro? Because you're not a real boxer. You're kind of faking this industry a bit like what Zorro was saying. But if you're going to make it look good, make it look good, innit? Punch up the smaller man.
What's your thoughts on the KSI and Fury fight, though?
Not needed. From a standpoint of Tommy Fury, I think he's like what El Zorro said, he's declining. I don't know why he would be going that way when he could be going. No, that's different. Of course, but he's claiming that he's a boxer, like Zorro was saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
getting
saying.
paid.
He can make his bag now and then focus on boxing. Huh?
No, you can't. He don't work like
but
that.
He don't have to. He don't have to focus on boxing.
Who wants to? Like,
oh, go on.
I was just gonna. You can. You're right. You're both right. No, you're not right to a degree.
How?
But you're right. You're not right because, bro, you fighting all these bums ain't making you any better.
Bro, I can fight bums and make millions. And then if I want to have my pro career after, I can have my pro career. If it goes south, I've made more money.
No, that's different. No, that's where you come into it. No, you still lose though, bro. Because what my point is if you might as well just go out as a YouTube boxer and then be done. There's no point going out, coming in to get punched up by real boxers and then leaving. What's the point in that, bro? See, that's my point. So there's no point in and then you're just getting on with time and age. I know he's still young. Like, I'm just about to say, but I'm saying, how long is he making this money for? Because he don't. But if he's not like he fights mad actively, bro. So it's like, how long? What, once a year? You're not fighting the best competition while you're young and you're prime to be able to get the best out of your abilities, to know what you can really do. When you're gonna get older and then blame age. I don't want to hear that. When you're supposed to be this professional boxer of Tyson Fury, but that's what I'm saying. And
from when you went on Love Island, bro, it's been hazy. You get me? Like, he's just here for the bag, bro.
Fair enough.
So this is the bag.
Cool, but then don't give me a professional career after. Leave that out.
Boxer though.
Leave it out.
It's an open lane, isn't it?
Like the streets used to say. Leave it out. I don't want to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear. No, but you can't go to that lane though after, bro. You can't go. You do the other thing. You do what Floyd does. You do the professional first, and he's still making bread off this. Who does it that way, bro? That don't make no sense. It's about
timing, bro.
Who you gonna fight? Who you gonna fight professionally when you're 26?
What?
Who's he gonna fight professionally when he's 26, bro?
When he's 26?
Yeah, Tommy Fury.
Heavyweight. No one.
Like heavyweight. What do you mean when he's 26? You lost
20. Tommy Fury.
When he like heavyweight, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. So who? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm saying
he couldn't
fight at a professional level. No, at a professional level. At that, when he gets older, I'm saying as he gets older, 27, 28, 20, who's he gonna fight? That's good. Like that's not gonna probably knock his block off.
No, but this is the thing, because he's not got the skill set to go.
There you go. That's my point.
No, but that's why what this is smart. You get me? That's why I have respect for it, because he's actually found a new avenue for someone who is not at that elite level of actual.
So
boxing.
we're all quitting that he's just a YouTube boxer now.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say he's professional.
At the moment, yeah. Whoa.
No, moment. See. No, that's what I don't want you to do.
But he is a professional boxer,
See,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
He's a professional boxer.
So stop doing that. No, he's not. Oh,
he's
man.
a professional boxer.
Hey, Zorro. I hear you, bro. Now I get what you're saying, bro, about this crossover thing. It's confusing because it gets confusing to certain man like that. They get confused, bro. I get it, bro. I have to look into the camera, bro. Because I get you, bro. I get your pain.
No, but Bragz, he's just
as
not,
a professional. Bro, because
he's
you're
just not
confusing
elite,
the lane.
He's just not elite.
But he's not professional either. You're doing YouTube, bro. What is this? You're messing it up. You can't say you're professional, do YouTube. Floyd can do YouTube because we know he's professional career.
No, but you're thinking of like world level boxers.
That's what he's claiming to be.
No. He's claiming to be a professional. He's not world level.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't we have in boxing? Don't we just have two things like amateur and then professional? There's no world level. There's no world level. That's professional, isn't it?
But then, like in the MMA, you have the regional, then you go to the bigger promotions.
You have
like you're at this level.
But MMA is the same. It's amateur and then professional.
But professional.
But you're not just gonna go amateur. Then UFC.
But you man, no one does that, bro. You're moving it to a company. I'm not talking about companies and how good other companies
when you're
are.
Fighting
UFC's I'm just saying amateur's amateur, pro's pro. Don't mix up the two. That's what El Zorro was saying about mixing everything.
I don't think it does.
No, it does, bro. Because I'm just saying, and that's what Zorro was saying last week. I get him now. Like I got him last week, but I get everything because to the average person, they're gonna think like, oh wow, I can be a actual call myself professional. Because you got to remember, like what Zorro was saying, sometimes you need a certain amount of amateur careers. Certain people will need less. Certain people need that medium amount, and certain people need more before they turn professional. Right? I'm just being honest. I've seen it on people's right. Yeah, it's cool. Anything, but you're gonna just now become professional because if you can win the battle and get seriously hurt. What the hell? Or what? Because you think you're professional. Because that's the stand. That's what Ellis was saying. That becomes the standard. That because he's setting the standard, thinking that. That's what Ellis was saying. But Tommy Fury's they look up to Tommy Fury with these kids now. Oh, that's the standard I have to become, and it's not really.
But I don't think kids think like that, blood. I don't think they think.
All right, kids think about the bag, like you say.
And you still
we think about the bag. Put me in there against Tommy Fury. I'll do it.
You still
okay, there you go.
You still have to go through the rankings to get to certain levels. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to go for your local Southern title, and then go for the British title, then go for European, then go for world. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. Like you can't just jump rank. So like, if you're not of that level,
calm.
You just stop staring it.
Calm. But my point is, he's never been of that level because we've never seen him hold none of these belts like that. What are you talking about?
So he's just a regular pro.
He's just a regular pro. So it's just at the beginning.
But then why are you doing YouTube boxing?
Because that's the level he was at.
It's KSI.
But Bragz, hold on.
Is KSI a professional?
He is a professional on record. Hey, if he's on, If I put him in the thing and he's on there, bro, it's mad.
What?
If I put him off on this, he's a professional star.
Oh my god.
Jake Paul's on there. Oh my.
Are you not really gonna be serious with yourselves? Forget the internet, man. Close this, man. Be honest with yourself, bro. Be honest with yourself and what you know it to be, bro. Come on. Is that really perfect? What the top escalons of boxing that we talk about, bro, in this cave? This is a combat cave full of greatness. And we're gonna put these, man.
Box record didn't do it.
Okay. Thank you, box record.
Too many standards for that.
Come on, thank you. Allow it, man. Allow it. Come on, they're not professionals.
Hey, but Typology, let's see. Typology got it though. 7-1 pro boxing record. Jake Paul. KSI on there.
See?
No, but Jake Paul's thing is different to KSI's because he's actually fought like
MMA fight guys.
So I think in terms of the level, like,
cool, but it's still not professional boxers.
No, of course not.
So then you're still lying to yourself.
Yeah, but who did KSI fight? That's what I say. It was like a something champion or something, innit?
You know, it's like when you say to me all the time. Sometimes when we were talking about even last week we was talking about the what's his name? You know the brothers, the Realio brothers, the twins.
Rotolo
brothers. Rotolo. Yeah. And you was like, and I was like, the way he done it, and he was like, yeah, but he's a wrestler though. So he's a jits man. He's probably good at wrestling jiu-jitsu. And then there's jiu-jitsu. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, he's an MMA guy. He can box, but it's not a professional boxer. There's like levels to this. So, yeah. But yeah, man, bun all of them, man. We'll be here forever talking about these wassies. Derrick Lewis ends free agency by inking new deal with the UFC. Told you last week, boys. I told you. PFL my ass. I told you he's a UFC boy. He ain't going nowhere. He gets the money, bro. They're paying him. They don't care. They love him.
They can't be paying him.
They love him. They put his money down a little bit.
That $2 million offer there, bro. Well, how many fights in the UFC is gonna at least 3-4 to make that money?
But you know what it is? It's not that. You know what it is? He knows. You know how this plays out. He's Dana's boy, bro. Dana is giving him that. You see when Dana gambles? The profits happen.
Dana spends the bread.
The profit.
I was watching
Mike Tyson.
Not that one.
Which one?
What's the one?
Joe Rogan.
No, when he goes looking for a fight.
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro. And they had some punching machine competition, bro.
He's just like that.
He just put out a post. 5 racks. Whoever can punch harder than this kid that he's watching or whatever. About 200 people come down, and then some of them were flopping the punch, innit? And he said he just gave them all $100 each. Everyone who was flopping, he's like, I feel bad for you because you're on TV now with that shit punch. Like, he's just giving them $100. Like,
see?
Yeah, bro. He just spends cash mad.
That's what I'm saying. Dana's your boy. Dana's saying, bro, I have to put this on paper because on ink, you know how it looks. They're gonna get at me. I ain't got time for that with all the other fighters. But you know, we just having that in Vegas after one of your fights. Come on, bro. That you know, Dana does that. Dana literally goes on these podcasts and sits there and goes, "I don't give a fuck." But you're supposed to be a promoter and some professional. But I don't. He's the type that told you. Yeah, I took Derrick Lewis there and what? Gave him a meal. What? One of you fighters told me something. He's that type of guy. Come on, man. That's his boy. He ain't going nowhere. Shouts out to Derrick Lewis, man. He deserves it.
No, but do you think Derrick Lewis finishes that 8-fight deal?
No.
Hell
no.
This is just confirming that you can't go nowhere after.
Yeah, that's it. Of course not. He's retiring in like 3 or 4.
But then...
3 or 4.
Was that really the best move?
No, it's not. But it's his... Bro, if you're my boy... imagine this. You're my boy, you own a bigger company, bro, but a company over here is offering me more money. But I'm comfortable working in what I work in already, bro. But on paper, you can't show the other employees, bro, what I'm really... You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it neutral so man them can't really get at Dana. But you come to me because I've been your boy for years and you're like, bro, when we go out, man's got you, bro. Man's going to give you way more than they're going to offer you over there. Man's got you. What do you think this is? Come on, boy, low E, bro. And Dana will give him that low E bonus, bro.
Hey, did you see Derrick Lewis's advert for Manscaped?
Yeah, I saw that.
See? It's funny, yeah, bro.
Hey, that guy is so funny, man.
They needed him still.
Yeah, they do need him still. He's a character, man. He's a character at heavyweight as well. Because heavyweight's dead now that John Jones is at the top.
Well, we'll see. But, yeah, shouts out to Derrick Lewis, man. As long as he got that bag, the black beast himself, he deserves it. So, yeah. Let's move on. Tatiana Suarez open to UFC title eliminator bout against Yan... What's her name? Xiaonan if title shot isn't next.
I rate it. I think she needs another one, to be honest.
Before the title.
I do. I said that.
Yeah.
I said that. I don't mind her getting the title shot because no one there, but I don't mind that.
That's a tough fight, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Yan's a tough fight.
Yeah, but she does it. From where she's
she should with the wrestling.
But this is what I love about people. Like, you see this, she's calling out the Achilles, bro. She ain't running from nothing. I love that. That's the. Now when she runs through, you see when she runs through now like this, she actually can grab the belt and be like, well, I'm going straight for it. I've killed everyone, literally. Yeah. Sang, you want your rematch? Cool, I'll give it to you. Beat you. If anyone's on a mad hot street, let me quickly beat you, and then I'm going straight up. Take that. She can do that because she's going through. That's what I'm saying. It allows you to be able to say after, like, you can't. That's why I said with Volks, with the whole thing with Volks. Volks kind of went through everyone, had the belt a while, then maintained it for a while, then went up. So even though I didn't want him to fight Islam, I didn't see it until I appreciate that. Was
the one made sense.
No. For me, I appreciate. No, for me, the thing is, I wanted Islam to fight someone else than Volk. I wanted to see more work be done in the lightweight.
Islam's
half. No, you're right. But I think Islam, for me at the time, because of the Oliveira thing, his path was more exciting. So I wanted to see that pan out more. But Volks did deserve it, and I only appreciated it for me after the fight. I didn't appreciate it before. I was like, no, man. But I didn't get me.
He was gonna get
I mean, after the Oliveira thing, I was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? And but then it makes, that's what I'm saying. I had to put my hands up, and then I had to appreciate what he done and see greatness there, and then be like, all right, cool. But that's what I like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go and kill everyone. So when if they try and call you out later, you bet, but I killed you. You know what I'm saying? And then let me go up and do my thing. And if you want it later, cool, go. She can dictate by saying, no, you go on a run like I did. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Shouts out to Tatiana Suarez for having that killy instinct. Claressa Shields, my girl. I love this girl, man. Miss Shields signs multi-year deal with PFL. Happy? Do you think she says she wants to get into MMA?
I think she needs to proper focus on it, though, if she's going to do it. Just allow the boxing.
She's had 2 fights.
Hold on.
She's had 2 fights.
Did you see a promotion with her fighting? What's my man's name?
Oh yeah.
Keith Furman.
Yeah, for charity.
Yeah, for charity.
Yeah, that's happening.
She will thump him up.
No. She definitely won't.
She's gonna thump.
She won't thump him up, bro.
What?
There's no way Keith can put hands on her, bro. That's abuse.
Mad.
That's abuse, bro. So he has to allow her, and then she's gonna thump him up.
Then what are we doing this for? Like,
let me ask you then, because stupid. You see, like the whole
he can't really put power in them. He can't hit her hard, bro, like that.
I hear you,
bro.
But hold on, but why?
That will be
why are we doing this?
I didn't say that. Cool. That's another discussion. But you know in your heart, if he bangs Correlation, she's brother. Oh my god, the media the next day. You see feminism?
No, it won't be feminism, bro.
What?
I genuinely listen. Oh. You see what she said? She said that like no other woman should do this. I've been sparring with man for the whole time. Like I've been doing boxing, whatever. I respect her for doing it, But like, I actually feel like you see like the transgender athlete thing, where they're saying like it's okay for a man to become a woman and then go and compete. That's not gonna make it good against other women. Something like this puts a shut down to all of that. So I actually respect her for doing it.
What do you mean it puts a shut down? It makes
because of the exact thing that you just said. If Keith Furman punches her one time,
and he's like us,
he's lighter than her.
Yeah. I told you to make it clear. That's what you to make it clear.
So I think it just shuts it down. So because she's the best woman.
By far.
Boxer, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So that's what I'm saying. Why are they doing it? That's another question.
It's a charity thing, I swear.
But ain't it considered dangerous?
The thing
even for charity, ain't that considered dangerous? So is there rules? Keith Furman's only allowed to jab, no hook.
I heard you say something like that.
Yeah, I think he said he's only gonna jab.
Yeah.
See, I'm smart without being. You have to. You can't do. Wham! Uppercut. Are you mad, brother? That is mad, brother. You know and I know, bro. The girls are coming out the next day. It's mad.
Twitter's gonna be crazy.
Crazy. Elon's gonna have to change it again from X to something else. You got to change it to Y. Yeah, to Y. Real talk, bro. Well, yeah, that's crazy. On that note,
hey, there's one more thing I want to bring up.
Cool, bring it up, cuz, before we get into next week's card.
Okay. don't know if you know about the situation with the antitrust lawsuit with the UFC getting sued by the fighters and that.
No.
Ooh, I haven't heard
There's
about
an update on it. So basically, I think it's just an update so that they can actually go through with
having the
bringing
union.
the case. Like,
Have they got? They need a union, man.
No, but you know what it is? I think hold on.
They all need to get
Is
together.
this about management?
No, it's about kind of the contracts.
Okay, yeah.
So the Francis thing,
Okay,
basically. So basically, if this actually was to be granted, like, and say the judge ruled against the UFC, I think their contracts couldn't be longer than maybe 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's made that up though?
It's the fighters who are basically put a lawsuit against the UFC.
So have they got a union though?
They haven't got a union at the moment, I don't believe. But literally,
This is just going through the commission or
yeah,
something.
it's just literally going through the process of suing the UFC, basically. I thought it was interesting, but
if it changes the rule around the contracts, then fair enough. Innit? I don't really know who. I haven't read into it, so I'm not well versed. But who is it that is able to sue the UFC to get money from them? Because
I don't know if it would be a getting. I don't know if they'll get a payout as well from it. I don't know if they'll get a payout from it. I don't look that deep into it. I mostly follow it from when I'm watching Luke Thomas and that, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the contracts would change.
Yeah.
So like they would know you couldn't have like long contracts no more. So it kind of changes the game. Like you can get fights where you're getting, I don't know, someone going over there to do a fight, and then they can come over there to do a fight. So it'll kind of be mad. It'll kind of be mad, but it'll be like boxing a bit.
Kind of, not to the extremity of
yeah.
it, but yeah, I see what you're saying. But I don't think that the UFC will allow for that to happen. Like if you've won, let's say you've won 3 fights in 2 years, they're gonna re-sign you straight away just to a bigger contract. So that's where it favors them. But then fighters will still lose out. Because let's say that you're on a good run for 2 years, then you lose a fight just before your contract. Now they're like, well, boy, you're coming off a loss. We're going to cut that money, fam. We was about to give you so much more, fam, but then you lost. Do you know what I'm saying? Going into that last fight, they're like, look, these are your next 2 contracts.
Especially if they don't like you.
A with all this bread, or you can get B with no bread. Depends on how the performance is. You go in there, get smoked, then I'll give you...
Especially if they don't like you. Because you've got Derrick Lewis just getting that contract. Because Dana loves you.
100.
So he just give it to you. But you're right. That's where it's a love and hate game.
Like, think about Paddy, fam.
But that's the problem. They do need a solid union because I don't think that stuff like this is officially going to work just because the way the UFC is built as a company. The way they're built to be able to be like, I offer my fighters this, they can kind of take it or leave it. I don't know how that works as in because remember the UFC is a company where they pay you when you fight.
No, but that's what this I'm assuming would be changing. Because basically what this would be saying, from what I understand of it, is that basically the whole 2-year thing, if it's about 2 years, then they can't get you into these long contracts where you've got like 8 fights, and then you know if they don't deliver on those fights, then you're still in the contract. That's the whole thing with Francis.
Yeah, makes sense, though. I hear what you're saying still.
Francis won.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, is that the news wrapped up?
Yeah, that's the news, man.
We are doing it. Getting to next week's card. Shouts out to Polo Black.
Every time.
Man said Musk can allow the uppercuts, man. Fighting is fighting. Going back to Keith Thurman and Claressa Shields. That is mad. That would be so crazy. All right, let's get into next week's card since it's a big card. And that's why there's no Lankz. Because he knows he's going to have to owe me bread. Might be my first W. I might be getting my first W. He go, hey. Big card, UFC 292. We have Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. And this fight is set at Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. And this is going to be a very good fight. United States, salute. Big fight in the bantamweight division, because the reason this is a big fight for me is because Aljamain, I think, is one of the best pound for pound fighters at the moment on the planet. I don't think he gets enough credit, he gets enough love, and he gets enough clout. I know you have to be probably outside the box to be able to get yourself clout. He's probably a quiet person, just does his job. But listen, the way he does his job is serious. This guy comes to fight, and he comes to finish, and he comes to prove a point. And I personally think if he beats Sean, he puts that belt down. He goes say, Sean, you can have it anyway. I'm gone, bro. I'm going up to featherweight.
I think he said it was his last fight.
It's his last fight.
Has to be, man. He kind of struggles with the weight.
Yeah.
Because he's so heavy.
And you got Marab as well.
Plus he wants to give his boy a
Marab,
chance.
yeah.
Plus But let's get into this UFC big boy card of 292 with Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. And I want to know what your guys' thoughts. I want to know who you lot have. Because before we start with over there, I'm just going to speak for the guy that normally sits here, the guy that's the tallest man in every room. He's saying about, Sean O'Malley is going to do, I don't even know how he says he's going to win the fight, knock him out, presumably, because I think that's the only way he's going to win. I can't see that happening. Sugar's got hands.
He could touch Sterling.
Yeah, he can. He can touch him. He'll wobble him. He'll wobble him. He can wobble him. He'll wobble him. I can see the wobbling happening. The knocking out. I don't know. Sterling's been knocked out before, and I don't think he's getting knocked out again at this division. In this division, I think he's learnt from that. I think his striker's got better since all of that as well. Yeah,
it's very unorthodox.
Very unorthodox. And then because it's so unorthodox, he'll kick you sideways, and then from that he'll be able to grapple you from that angle. It's mad, and it's just crazy. And then his wrestling is good as his jiu-jitsu, so he can change. Very good. And I want to get back over to there. I'm gonna go with you, Greeny. Who gets this done and how?
Oh, Aljo wins, and I reckon it's a submission first round. I think. I reckon he's just gonna go in there and smoke him. Just get his back, ride him like a backpack. Why? And then choke him out like he does most people in the division. I think so.
What, rear naked?
Rear naked.
Standing.
No. I think it'll be on the ground. I think once he gets that body lock on you, which I think he's capable of getting on Sean.
Oh, he gets it on everyone.
Early.
Who doesn't?
No, but I think he'll get on him early. Like, I think if he gets it on him early whilst they're dry, then that's where you're in for a problem. If it goes a bit longer, I still think he is able to choke him the same way.
Okay. Makes sense. Rimz.
Now you're saying Sean.
I know you like both fighters here.
I do. O'Malley, I give him a punching chance, but no, I've got Sterling pretty much probably. I think if he grabs him, it's over, bro.
What, in that exchange?
Strong, bro. Yeah. If he grabs him, I think he'll get the takedown.
So you're telling me once you see that first takedown, if there's still time on that clock, you think?
Yeah, if he gets him down like with 3 minutes left on the clock,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, big problem.
What, in any round?
Yeah, any round.
See,
I think he'll get it done in like the second.
See, that's what I have. I have the second. I think he fills it out for the first. Gonna give the audience a little bit of a flick and switch towards the middle, the end of the round. I think he takes him down to show. Got you, and then he comes out at the second and it's just gonna be like straight, get the job done.
And you know what my thing is as well, Sean hasn't, for someone who's a striker, he hasn't fought any
top
good wrestlers, top wrestlers, you know what I mean?
That's my problem.
Can't really say where.
That's why I'm iffy with Sean. That's why I don't understand the hype. Because I haven't seen enough in the sense of they made him for him perfectly. Yeah, 100%.
They gave him a bit of the Conor thing.
Yeah,
definitely.
And
think about Aljo's last fight against a striker.
Yeah,
Corey Sanhagen.
Yeah,
look what he done to Corey. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think how he does it with Cejudo, where he'll play around with him for a bit. I don't think he's going to do that to Sugar, because I think Sugar genuinely does pose a threat in that one punch kind of knockout power. I don't think Aljo's going to play games at all. He's IQ. You talk about a man with IQ. That's why he's so good, because his IQ is so high. It's massively underrated.
No, facts. You got to have that IQ, man. And I think Aljamain, again, if at the moment in the UFC, I would actually go as in, he would probably be my third pound for pound.
Volkan Islam?
No, I wouldn't even. Just because Islam, it would be Jones. For me, at the moment, it would be Jones. It wouldn't even be Volk just because of that loss.
Okay.
Volk would be fourth. Under, yeah, it sounds crazy.
So
it would be
second.
I would have. I wouldn't.
Tatiana.
No, could be
still.
Yeah, bust down. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have to put Islam. And the only reason, the only reason is because he's basically unbeaten since the run of being beaten.
Fought, bro.
Okay, but who's he?
Other than Oliveira, really.
Siakian.
Sayukian. He was young in his career, though. He was young in his career.
Cool.
Yeah,
But he's still a great
early.
fighter. Yeah, he's still a great fighter. I know we still got to go through it, but you just know that
Islam's
man's
run
style.
to the title is actually fucking mad, bro.
It's like Sean Strickland's.
It is poor, blood. It is poor still. Islam my guy, but that run to the title was poor.
I you. They gave it to him straight after Habib, basically.
They gave it to him. Yeah.
That's why,
But you know what? You can see why though. He's not questionable.
I hear that.
That's the
man's
thing.
Been seeing it.
When you see
I like my questions answered. You know what I mean?
I'm not him. He's the one that blows shit away. Remember, you was like, we don't need to see it, man. We know what he's gonna do.
We don't.
So I hear you doing it, but we do because it takes a puncher's chance. But we've seen so much man just get clipped, bro, and they're down.
Yeah, but we've seen that before with Habib. Like all them men that Habib was.
And Pantoja knocked him out.
Yeah, bro, but Pantoja
A
never
flyweight.
Maybe Pantoja was maybe that was the guy that was gonna stop Habib, fam.
see, maybe, but that's why we still got to see it. So that's what I'm saying. So I would just give it to Islam through. I just see domination. I'd go domination off of the Habib thing from what I see with Habib, because if Habib was still fighting, he would be domination. I'd be a second. Then it'd be Aljamain, just because of they didn't want to give him the title shot. He had to go through like 10 fight streak to get it, and then he's defended his belt 3-4 times.
So how do you think,
3 times? What are you legitimately as well with 2 finishes?
Yeah.
And then come on, bro. You have to
against
respect
high
level caliber.
But so how do you
opponents
think he does against Volk then?
Who?
Aljo. If Aljo beats Sugar and then he moves up, how does he do against Volk?
He would do well. You know what it is? He would get on the feet. He would get touched. The in and out jumping.
I don't know if he does well. You know?
No, you know what it was? It's the grappling.
I think
he's not. You see his type of jiu-jitsu. It would be different to the wrestling and strength. His jiu-jitsu would be a bit. I think you see Islam's thing. It comes with, like you say, it comes with the strength and the being dominant. So, and I think Volk's kind of that low sense of gravity matched it. This guy's got tricks in his bag. Like them Dagestan man don't have tricks. They're plain and simple.
Super tricks.
What? Yes, they have. What are you talking
They
about?
are the tricks.
Nah, I disagree on that
about-
one. I disagree on that
No,
one still.
no.
What? Fam, little
Disagree on
Dagestani
that.
handcuff here, bare stuff over here.
No, I'm talking about they're simple. They change. I don't think we get what I'm saying. The way they do jiu-jitsu and stuff, it's impressive, but it's simple. They go from 1, 2, 3. He's the type of guy who like go under your guard. And
Yeah, he'll do
roll.
unorthodox
That's what I'm. That's what I
I
mean.
get you
That,
in that
that's
sense.
what I mean. That they man don't do no unorthodox stuff. They man just it looks because they're damn impressive, but damn controlling, but. They don't do no crazy unorthodox. They just do 1 to 2 to 3 and make
But
it
that
look
don't
so
happen
good.
with Volk.
Yeah, for
Well,
me,
that's why I said
Volk scrambles are cold.
you're not even just that. I feel a lot of Aljamain's success in wrestling is persistence and strength as well.
And
I
against
think
someone
Volk
against Volk.
strength, no, that ain't gonna happen. Persistence, Volk is
Yeah,
got
Volk
gas
is
tank
that
for
guy.
days. So if you want to do that, good luck.
Nah, it's true.
You know what I mean? So I don't know about that Volk fight for him still
How do you think Volk does in that fight then?
against Aljo.
Yeah.
I think he'll stop him still. I think he'll stop him still.
Crazy, isn't it? The difference of
What
10
would you say?
pounds. I'll probably lean towards Volk stopping him as well, you know. Can't lie. And Aljo's my guy, fam. So that hurts me to
I'm
say.
not doing
but
that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not that big of a Volks fan for me to do that.
I'm not even a Volk fan.
You won't give this man his credit. Until
Yeah,
I do. I did last time. I'm not you, bro. I know when
Yeah.
I put up my hands and I'm wrong and I will get me. There's Bear Man, like what's his name? Smelly Burger, fam.
Smemmelsburger.
That, see, that's like from when you know his name like that, you're a big fan, and you won't put your hands up, and you won't put your hands up and just say he's trash. You see what I'm saying?
Man says smelly burger.
Alright, but
But
we're
yeah.
going off topic.
Yeah, but
so what we say?
every man's got Aljo in here.
Aljo.
We got second round, you got first round. This is the only guy, the tallest man in normally every room, has
He's definitely got sugar.
Definitely got sugar.
It's about time that got cracked there still.
All right, cool.
Alright, sweet.
Moving on with the next fight. Oh, good fight. Zhang Weili versus Amanda Lemos. Guys, I've been waiting to see Zhang fight. And the reason I've been waiting to see Zhang fight is because what Tatiana Suarez is doing, she only fought last week. So that's perfect. Like I said, if Zhang gets her out of there quick and just deals with her, that's just give Tatiana, like it's set. It's a match made in heaven to set. It's set up. But does Zhang get Amanda Lemos out of there that quick. From what we've seen from Zhang lately, she was impressive in her last fight. From losing the title and getting it back.
It's going to be a good explosive fight because out of anyone who can actually knock a woman out cold in the division, it's probably these two. So,
yeah.
But I feel Zhang is more well-rounded.
Oh, yeah.
Martial arts improved a lot.
Martial arts,
Lemos, obviously good power.
Not great wrestling.
No.
Her wrestling's bad.
I feel Zhang's the more complete fighter. I'd sway with Zhang.
Oh yeah.
Still. Yeah. And she can match her for power. So I'll go Zhang.
How you going with Zhang? 5-round fight? What have you got? I've got finish. She finishes her. TKO. She hurts her. She hurts her.
Yeah, I can see round 3 maybe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a finish.
Yeah.
I want to say Lemos, you know.
What?
I knew you was gonna come.
Why do you do that? Do you want to bet?
Nah, don't.
Yeah.
Because I have better chances betting with the bookies.
No, but forget that, man. Take a
I said forget that. No, fam. You still owe me a
Take
magnum,
it.
fam.
No, I don't owe you, Nathan.
You gotta pay up your debt, fam.
I'm not Nathan, bro.
Man,
I can show you my passport, bro. My mum named me Shane, fam. Not Nathan, fam. That's my real name. For anyone that didn't know, that's my real name.
In reality, I'm saying, probably Zhang still. Yeah, Zhang. Same.
Zhang.
Third round.
You got Zhang?
Yeah, third round, second round.
TK,
Someone's gonna get stopped.
Yeah, third round. I got third round Zhang. Cool.
Yeah. If this is a boring fight, I'll be surprised.
What round did you have?
Third.
Third, yeah. Cool. All right, cool. Let's move on with your favorite guy, Neil Magny
Gary
versus Ian Gary.
Machado Gary, bro.
Yeah,
Why
Machado.
Why can't I just say E. Gary?
Because he wants you to respectfully say his wife's last name.
Is that his wife's name?
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
I thought it was his killie name.
That's
like,
what I thought.
Yeah, I thought that was his like, you know, like the mean Hakeem. I thought it was his mean bit. I thought my child
no.
to say, yeah.
I thought that was his actual name, fam. I thought someone in his. I thought that was like his dad's name or something like that. Or
No.
so that's his wife's name. He took his wife's name.
What is it? She Italian?
Machado.
No, she's Brazilian. She's Brazilian. Yeah.
Damn.
Because he's in Brazil. You know he's in Brazil.
Yeah,
he trains in Brazil.
Bronx,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was training with
He's a killie, bro. He moves around. He was training with Action Man the other day. You see him? He hurt him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, bro, take it easy. This is where it makes you to get to the championships. Nah,
he's great. He's great on me.
He is as well.
Nah, he's gonna slump Neil Magny still.
Oh yeah, man.
What?
Yeah.
He's
I think he will.
late replacement as well. Yeah.
No, Magny, he's just literally, he looks tired in that photo as well, bro.
That's because he's been doing 10 rounds before that, fam. The thing is, he's so scrappy. Like the way he fights. If he can, Neil Magny, if he can fluster Gary, then that might be a problem. If he can get through it,
I think he's more methodical, bro.
Who?
Magny.
Yeah.
Clinch.
Yeah, he's so basic, man.
Yeah.
He don't want to do nothing else.
Scrappy, man. That's like a proper
he's
scrap.
So rubbish.
Dead.
So
That's what I'm saying.
rubbish.
If you can get close to him and
Your
you'll
favorite.
fluster him.
Yeah, look at him trying to defend him.
No, but over 3 rounds, we've seen a man do it before.
You love Gary, and you know Gary's gonna knock him out, bro. Don't do that. Do you want to have a bet, Gary versus Magny?
No, because I'm betting on Gary. What you betting on?
I think Gary
Neil
is
Magny,
sleeping
yeah?
still.
Are you betting on Neil Magny?
Your favorite fighter. Let's not do this, bro.
Who, Ian Gary?
You thought Neil Magny was gonna win the title?
He's still mad.
Mad. Yeah.
If he beats out Ian Gary, he's 1 fight away.
Oh man. What you saying, Zorro? He's in the chat. What you saying?
Shout out.
Was it the WBO champion? European champion. Shouts out to Zorro. Let's move on from this fight anyway.
Cool. We got
Cody Garbrandt's back against Mario Batista. Is it Batista straight?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Batista. Yeah, I was gonna say Batista.
Oh, man.
Hey, listen. No, I know about Mario Batista though. Do you think this is a good fight for Cody to come back? Like, 'cause he won his last fight, right?
He's had long periods
off, yeah.
He's had long periods.
And Mario's a little go-getter, you know.
Yeah, he's good.
He's about this
low
life.
kicks.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He's fiery, bro. He's fiery.
He's good. I might give it to Batista.
So, hey, same here. I'll go Batista.
Like
big
I said,
favourite
I've said it
kind of
before,
as well.
bro. And even Lankz has said it. The biggest fall off might be that guy, fam.
Yeah.
Might be that guy.
After
From the hype
performance.
Yeah, bro. That cruise performance to where he's at now. It's mad.
The dancing.
Yeah,
I made
mad
Cruz
still.
look like that.
Who's done?
Danced on Cruz. Who danced on
Why
everyone?
don't you have a football reference for this? Cause I know someone's done this, bro, and then renegated the next season, bro. I don't think you would know it still. Like,
He'll have one.
Yeah, you would have it still.
Yeah, that's how crazy it is.
Leicester, is it Leicester?
Man said Leicester. Yeah, this is a Leicester thing.
Is it?
Still.
Yeah,
Relegation.
Yeah, Leicester. See, I know a little.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But I don't think Cody will ever get back to the top because it's bantamweight and there's too much killers in there. You will just have to hang around and do what you do now, Cody. You're not really relevant. But Mario Batista, he is relevant, and I don't think he's going to be relevant when he gets to a belt, but he's relevant enough to be scrapping it out with some of the best.
How old is he?
Who's that? Mario
Batista?
I'm not too sure. I'm not. He's
No,
probably
I think
young.
he's fairly youngish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he young? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Well, I think. Yeah, I don't think he goes anywhere. To be honest. What's crazy? Yeah, hold on. What's crazy is these men are higher up on the card than go below. It's the same weight division. Them men are ranked.
Yeah.
Neither of them men are ranked, but because the name.
Sometimes they got the rank
The position
as
is
in
wrong.
front of the
Yeah,
prelims.
yeah. So the next fight is Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munez, which we believe should be above the Cody Garbrandt fight.
Yeah, they
this
are.
card,
They are.
this card is actually good, you know.
Yeah, it's a very
It's,
good
it's,
card.
it's actually a solid card to watch still. It's a very good solid card to watch. Marlon Vera.
Cheeto.
How do you think he does? Yeah, your guy Cheeto. How do you think he does? Coming off that loss, and then not being able to get the booked fight that he wanted originally, and then against a guy Pedro Munez, who is actually got good hands, good fighter. He hangs around in that way. Yeah, good look. He's got everything. Yeah, good ability. Yeah,
Power.
A guy. He loses a couple, but then he will win a couple. How do you think this phase is for someone like Cheeto? I'm actually going with Munez.
Swear down. Ooh.
I think Cheeto had his run, you know, and I don't think Cheeto was dangerous. You know what it was? I was never a Cheeto fan, as in, no, I'm a fan as in he's my guy, blood. Like Cheeto's my guy, but MMA wise, complete MMA.
Yeah. You don't really rate his skill sets, as in.
He's just got a nice high kick. He's got a nice kick, nice hands when he has them, but he's more just aggressive and got power. He'll hit you,
Resilient.
gets you. Yeah, resilient. Yeah. But when it comes to sometimes like do this, Marlon Vera, switch it, and he can't. And his wrestling's weak, gets taken down, and that's it.
Well,
Man can get put down.
His claim to fame was sugar, really.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that helped
Like-
him a lot. Yeah.
Like let's be real. If Cheeto wins and Sugar somehow wins, that's the first fight that they're gonna have for Sugar's belt.
Quick question to cut you. Yes, it's Mr. Zorro. We have spoken about the boxing already, so you're gonna have to go because I actually shouted you out. Still, I brought up your point. So if you go back in the news, we have the Logan Paul situation.
Yeah.
You'll see it. But back to this. Marlon Vera. Who you got?
I got Cheeto.
You got Cheeto. What
Yeah.
round? Do you think he finishes him? 3
Yeah,
round
I
fight.
do
You think
still.
he?
I think he finishes him. I think he finishes him in the third.
And if he doesn't, do you think he can win by a decision?
He'll struggle to win by decision.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
why I think he'll finish him late. If he doesn't, this is what I was saying before. Like anyone at bantamweight, if you lose 2 in a row, it's kind of peak still. And especially if you lose to Munoz, do you get me? As your second L, yeah, you ain't gonna go for that belt.
He was never going for that belt anyway.
But he could do if he wins this and
was off
Sugar
hype.
somehow wins.
Yeah, off that hype. Yeah.
If Sugar ever gets the belt, he's
off
in
that
with a
hype.
chance.
Yeah, off the hype because he's loved and people would want to see it.
Yeah.
What you got, cards? Pick sense over
I've
love.
changed my mind on this. I'm going Munoz.
That's
Decision.
sense. That's sense. That's what I've
Decision,
got.
though.
Decision as
Yeah.
well.
You know what?
He's
Vera
too tough.
starts slow, bro.
Yeah,
he does.
He starts slow, bro.
bro. That's what I'm saying. And then
does
when he
Starts
does pick
slow,
it
bro.
up,
and I don't feel he's gonna finish Munoz. I don't feel.
That's the only thing. I think that he's got enough power to finish Munoz. That's why.
has he got the quality to finish?
Oh, definitely. In terms of
the power, but quality, IQ wise.
late on, because Munoz kind of gasses as well.
I hate
Munoz does kind of gas. He's gassed before.
Yeah, I've seen you. I know what you mean.
And Cheeto pushes that high pace. The only thing is the wrestling.
Munoz hasn't been finished since like 2019, bro.
Yeah, that's only fun.
But it takes one.
Who's he fought since then?
Good
No,
fight.
good fight.
I know,
Bad
I
boys,
know,
bad
no,
boys.
no, I know, but in
Bad
terms of
boys.
Edgar
No,
decision.
no.
Edgar at the end of his career.
Jimmy Rivera decision.
End of his career.
Jimmy was good though. Jimmy
Aldo,
was
he
good.
lost that one decision.
End of his career.
Cruz lost that decision.
End of his career.
Gutierrez decision, he won that.
Dead.
Gutierrez is good, bro. A winner over Gutierrez.
Yeah, but not at like the top elite level. At
No, but bantamweight, he's still good.
A lot of those guys.
Every
Every 30 of them are elite.
Hey, if you get a win over a ranked opponent in bantamweight,
Yeah, you're elite, bro.
Yeah,
30, but bantamweight's the best division and not even close, bro.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, off that record, you just 4 of those 5 guys were at the end of their careers. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and let's be real, Pedro, what's he like, 39? He's old, no?
Bye, take care.
Yeah, Pedro's a bit older. Yeah, he's a bit older.
So yeah, I think
I don't think he's that old, but he's a bit older.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next guy we was talking about earlier, Chris Weidman versus Brad Tavares. Guys, do you think Chris Weidman can come back? He's been out for nearly 2 years.
Brad Tavares is a tough
And
fight
Brad
to come
Tavares, yeah, that's what I was just about.
Yeah.
You took the words out of my mouth. Brad Tavares is a hard guy to come back to. Do you think he can get it done? Because he's a massive, favourite kind of, Brad Tavares.
I'm someone that goes with sense and what I've seen
Lately
and I ain't seen no one come back from that yet and look the part. So I'll go Brad Tavares. But I'd love to see him do well. Yeah, and he's old as well.
And he's been knocked out enough times now.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
and that's what I said. That's how he's going to happen to him.
Yeah, that's
what's going to happen. He's going to get knocked out again.
This is a man that's just seen out his contract for him.
He's going to get knocked out. That's how I have it.
He
I
is,
got
he's
Brad
gonna get knocked
Tavares round 1 or 2 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Early. Oh, Weidman.
One of those ones.
Yeah, and then he's going to, then Mark Smith, no more. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, for real.
That's going to happen. So.
Mm.
Let's quickly run over. RoboCop! Shouts out to RoboCop. I was speaking to him last week. Cool guy. Over Twitter, by the way. Nothing else to get me. Cool guy though. Versus Danis.
Good luck.
What? Tululin.
Tululin. I'd even struggle with that.
Tululin. We're gonna leave it at Tululin. Yeah.
Tululin.
Yeah,
Or
Tululin.
like that.
So Denis Tululin, the Russian.
I've seen him fight though.
So I think I've seen that name before. I feel like I've seen that Tululin name before.
Not sure if I have still.
But I'm going with my guy RoboCop. He's
Every
a big
time.
favourite. Always.
Every time.
Gregory! Shouts out to Gregory. RoboCop himself.
yeah.
You get me? Yeah, I got him, man. I think he gets the stoppage as well.
Bro, he hits so hard.
It's hard, bro. I know that like RoboCop. He hits hard, man.
He either gets stopped or he's gonna do the stopping. For
Yeah.
him, so.
All right.
All right,
He's
cool.
always
Let's
in
quickly
good
run over
fights.
the Is this prelims time?
I don't think they split it up really.
Okay,
but,
Austin
just have a
Harbour. Right, okay, cool. Okay, I'm not really interested in that. Andre Petrosky. Okay, I've seen this. Petrosky's
okay.
alright. Get Jared
he's alright.
Mershot.
That's
Okay.
interesting because he's a jiu-jitsu. He's a more of a
Wrestler,
but he's got
yeah.
decent
Yeah, what did Hank
jiu-jitsu.
say? Rodriguez looks like Mugs.
Rodriguez looks like Marks.
Oh, Hank Rodriguez. It's like,
In the barled, isn't it? At the barled, Hank. Carry on. Quickly going down. We have Andrea Lee versus Natalia Silva. Okay.
Natalia Silva's good, man.
Yeah, I like her, and she's cute.
Ooh, and Karine
She's
Silva
good as
And
well.
she's cute.
Yeah.
Korean Silva. Okay, versus Mariana Maruz. Okay, the Ukrainian.
Wait,
Okay.
when that fight's supposed to
That's
have already? When that fight's supposed to have happened?
when
At some point. When that booked?
Oh, this is at, where is this? New York? Oh, 3 a.m.
this is Boston, no?
This is Boston. Yeah.
This is gonna be
East.
a late one. Yeah, it's gonna
East
be
side.
late
Yeah,
for
3 a.m.
West.
That's when the main starts. So it's a late one. Yeah. Title fight, innit? So
Yeah.
We in the cave for that one, guys.
No, man's not even here, you know.
We're not here.
I'm not, yeah.
You're not here.
No, I mean these going flying out still.
Is it?
Yeah.
get
Be back
outside.
Monday, so we can run a show Monday
Yeah.
evening if you're
Outside.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you're apart. If
Yeah,
you're
calm.
Yeah.
Guys, that's gonna be one of the first times we're not gonna have a UFC live event for you.
Is it? No, we must have.
Nah, we not in a while, bro. We ain't missed one in a while. God, even when I haven't been, you lot done the Amanda Nunes one.
I think the last one was the Aljo one as well.
Was it? Oh
You was
yeah,
on holiday.
yeah.
When you was
Us
on
man,
holiday.
them are just violating Aljo
Aljo
like this,
He gets
fam.
violated.
Yeah, yeah,
all the
see?
time. Sorry, Aljo.
Yes, sorry, Anjos.
Sorry,
No
Aljo.
live streams.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Hey, you're gonna win anyway. We'll talk about you on Monday.
say nothing. But yeah, Silver. This could be a good fight. Nunes. But yeah, we'll break it down on Monday. We won't have a Sunday show, guys. We're just letting you know now. We'll be back on Monday. We'll upload a video for you. Or we'll just do a live show on Monday instead.
just
We'll just
do
do
it
a
live
live
on
show.
Monday,
We'll be
yeah.
around. We'll do a live show on Monday instead.
There's PFL, I think.
There is PFL. We can bring it up quickly. Who is fighting?
Quickly before we bounce.
When is
I think it's
Simeon fighting?
heavyweights. He's
Oh.
September 30th. Tickets sold out quick,
I
bro.
know.
Yeah.
Tickets sold out quick.
Stupidly quick.
Is it? No, that's not Europe. Sorry, it's PFL season. See, even all that.
That's just confusing, isn't it? Which one do you click on, bro? That's all crazy, bro.
Shit.
See what I'm saying?
But I get what they tried to do. What they're trying
confusing
to do.
though, bro.
They're trying to make it like a league.
So we have Ferreira versus Mo Green. All right, turn it off.
Maurice Green. Hey, Pacheco's back.
Okay.
She's lost too much, bro.
What? No, she beat
She's lost too much.
she beat Kayla Harrison, bro. Yeah. She's the champ right now.
And did she lose as well though?
No, she beat her when they had the rematch.
Oh, is it? Did she lose?
She ain't lost since.
Okay. Alright.
I'm
still not interested.
Don't really know any other. Okay, Babley is
Babley.
back on there. We saw him fight from Manny, innit?
Yeah, I know about Babley.
Marquise used to be in
Who
UFC.
the hell is this Ishnish?
I don't know that. It's Ishii.
He looks like a problem.
Like
nah, I
juice,
don't
that's
know
what it
anyone.
looks
Oh,
we
back.
do know someone, man. Like, hey, the gorilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla, the gorilla is back.
Shout out.
Yeah,
get him on.
We do need to get him on still. We want to see how, like, listen, the last time he was fighting, he had a knockout as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, good knockout.
Mr. Gorilla, the vanilla himself.
Sweet.
All right, cool.
Sweet.
Wicked.
Sweet. All right.
Go ahead and watch it because Mr. Sutherland's on there. Yeah. I'll definitely tune in and watch it. And and that's a wrap for this week's show. Next week's show. Guys, again, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. You know we'll be back on Monday, not Sunday, for another show around the same time. Peace. We out, man.
Easy.